Friends, hello! In this video I will tell you all about whitewashing trees. When should it be done? Why is it necessary to do it? I will also provide you with my own effective recipe for tree whitewashing, which will have a long-lasting effect and help eliminate pests and diseases that are present on the tree bark. And first of all, how many times and when should trees be whitewashed? To best protect your trees, it is recommended to whitewash them 3 times a year. The initial time we apply whitewash in the spring, then we refresh this whitewash in the summer, and the third and final time for this season we whitewash in the autumn, before winter. Secondly, what is it needed for? Many mistakenly believe that trees are whitewashed for beauty. But that's not the case. In spring, we whitewash trees to protect the trunk and needles from sunburn, as the sun is very active during this time. And since the plant doesn't have leaves yet to protect the bark from overheating, it also serves as a preventive measure against pathogens and pests that still manage to survive the winter in the cracks of the bark and topsoil. During the summer season, we apply whitewash to trees for the same reason as we do in the spring. Additionally, whitewashing is necessary in autumn to protect trees from cracks, frostbite, diseases and pests, as we experience freezing temperatures and frosts during winter. But in winter, there are very sunny days. The sun warms the dark bark of the tree, sap starts flowing in the tree, and then at night, when the sun sets, the tree freezes again. With it, there is also sap in the trunk. In this way, the frozen sap bursts and cracks the bark on the tree or even the tree itself. That is why we observe fresh cracks on our trees during the summer that have not been whitewashed. If trunk and branches are white, winter sun won't heat up bark, sap won't start moving. I believe it's clear. Now I'll explain what I use to whitewash trees. I prepare the whitewash myself. And for this I will need a 3-liter bucket into which I pour half a liter of water. Then we take lime, unslaked. This lime becomes more elastic after preparation, adheres better to the tree bark compared to regular slaked lime. I add a total of 10 tablespoons of unslaked lime to this specific amount of water, mix it thoroughly, and then begin the process of slaking it. As you can see, steam has appeared over the lime. When we mix unslaked lime with water, a reaction begins. The lime begins to absorb moisture and heats up very intensely. I would even go so far as to say it boils. As a result, we need to mix it and also incorporate approximately half a liter of water into this mixture. As you can see, the lime becomes elastic after about half an hour. When the lime has slaked, it no longer steams but is still warm. We add 1 tablespoon of copper sulfate to this volume. However, before that, we need to dissolve the copper sulfate crystals. We mix them in approximately 100 grams of water and add the resulting solution to the lime. And you should obtain a consistency that is similar to the thickness of sour cream. Then I added a total of 500 milliliters of facade water emulsion paint to this mixture. And then you need to thoroughly mix it all. Now I will explain what these ingredients are required for. Unslaked lime possesses fungicidal properties and, when it is dried, it has the ability to whiten and protect the trunk and branches of trees from the harmful effects of sunburn. Copper sulfate is a fungicide. It enhances the action of lime and at such a concentration easily destroys pathogens and pests present on the bark of the tree. And the facade water emulsion paint acts as a binder because both lime and copper sulfate can be easily washed off by rain. And when this mixture includes facade paint, it will retain this whitewash on the tree for a longer duration. If your mixture is excessively thick during preparation, then dilute it further with water to achieve the desired consistency. And I want to give you one advice. If you didn't manage to whitewash the trees in early spring, and the first leaves or flowers have already appeared, go ahead and whitewash them now. But be cautious when whitewashing. Avoid applying it to buds and green leaves, as they might become burned. I apply whitewash to my trees, reaching the buds or leaves and avoiding applying whitewash on them, and that is when I stop whitewashing. Of course, it's best to apply the first whitewash early in the spring when all the buds are still asleep and you can cover more wood. But if you didn't have time, then paint at least before the first buds. My tree is painted, it has already dried and become simply snow white. So friends, make sure to prepare such whitewashing and protect your trees. It is very important when the bark on the trees is intact, not cracked. Unaffected by pests and diseases, it will provide long-lasting service to the tree. This implies that the tree will continue to bear fruit for an extended duration, unlike in the case where the trees are not whitewashed at all. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share with friends, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new videos. Wish you a successful day and see you in the new videos.